Sri Surabhyai Namaha. Sri Surabhyai Namaha. Sri Surabhyai Namaha. To sit on this Mother Earth, on her lap, and in that part of the world which call as America, so sitting on the soil of America, and in this beautiful ashram of Sri Gurudev, we are also here sitting in the place where the cows are roaming, grazing grasses. We call in Sanskrit as Goshtha. Goshtha means where the cowherd move, roam, joyfully play. It is said in the classical spiritual text, Goshthe Sataguna Smritam. If you do any good thing in Goshtha, you get 100 times more result than doing anywhere. For example, if one sits and meditates in this entire area is Goshtha, not that to go and sit in the shade. Here the atmosphere gets more sanctified and one gets 100-fold merit, result of any good thing one does. So, on this special day, at this special moment of time, I bow to Divine Mother in the form of Gomata. We call Gomata the mother cow, and the divinity pervading everywhere in the trees, plants, animals, everywhere. I bow to the divine and I bow to all of you. The ancient rishis of India, they meditated, reflected upon life, sustenance of life, God's creation, God's love a lot. And through their meditative experiences, they found that divinity is manifested in 3 levels. Any merits we get in our life in 3 levels, the same 3 levels. The suffering we get in our life also in 3 levels. It is known as Adhyatmika, Adhi Daivika, Adhi Bhautika. Adhyatmika means from divine, Adhi Daivika from supernatural sources, Adhi Bhautika from the earthly plane. Our suffering is also of three types. If we see the divinity manifested, divinity all pervading or the cosmic, it is Adhyatmika. The earth and the environment, it is Adhi Bhautika. Adhi Bhautika means in the material level. In between, the supreme divinity, although all pervading, and its grossest form, the earth and the environment where we live. And in the middle, Adhi Daivika is the cow. Am I clear? Supreme. And then the material manifestation of the divine, and in between. You will tell what they saw in cow and why they called it. It is, they found in the entire creation, the cow has some special qualities which are not present in anyone. Remember, when I speak cow, I speak of Veda Lakshana Go, the cow which has, cow means it is not the cattle or the Govans or whether it is bull, it is ox, it is calf or the cow which has dewlap. It is in Sanskrit Galakambala, Sasna, 2 words, and the hump in the back. These two makes the distinction between all milk giving animals. The buffalo gives milk. We don't call buffalo as cow or go. We have cows of other breeds, they also give milk. And many times we collect milk from goat, sheep also. But the one who has dewlap and the hump in the back is a special one. They found, just like we have nadis, Ida, Pingala, Susumna in the body, this special gift of God has a special nadi, pranic channel. It is known as Surya Ketu Nadi, and it is present just like we tell Susumna canal inside the spine. Surya Ketu Nadi's source is in the hump, and it has the ability to receive the solar energy and to manifest into all the qualities of solar energy into all different things in its own body. Just like from solar energy, the trees through photosynthesis can make plants, vegetable, fruits and all these to grow. The go or the cow which has hump on the back transforms complete solar energy into its body and gives us in the form of urine, dung and milk. And from milk we make many products. And the rishis, they found this milk, cow dung, cow urine, they all are human edible. Now in modern science also, they are doing lots of research, and at present with our so-called knowledge, modern science, they are accepting it gradually. Quite a lots of medicines have been made from cow urine, cow dung and cow milk. Is, I am talking of urine and dung more. A cow will give milk for a period of time, but the cow gives urine, dung every day. Yesterday or today, I don't remember, out of humor I was telling, we do recycling. Okay. Suppose we have agricultural waste in the form of straw, in the form of vegetable peelings. To recycle it, to decompose it, to make compost, how long does it take? Normally. But here is one who takes now within 24 hours, it is recycled, which is usable for not only human beings, for the entire creation. There is no recycling, process in which overnight you will decompose and which will be really useful. Cow urine and cow dung, I am just telling from childhood we knew, but I didn't know so much of its glory. After knowing it, whenever I am in Balighai or in Jagatpur or here, every day almost I wash my body with cow urine, scrub my body with cow dung and pour only 3 to 4 mugs of water, nothing. And I don't use soap normally. If there is no cow urine, cow dung, then I use little soap, and that natural soap. Most of the time it is made of cow dung, cow urine, and just on the face, not in the whole body also. Cow urine has so much of effect on human body, on every living being, including the plants and the 5 elements. Today you watched the fire ceremony. In the fire ceremony, we just used 2 pieces of small pieces of wood. The rest entire fire ceremony we conducted with the cow dung cake. Nowadays, there has been lots of research on Agnihotra. Many people, they do, even in Western countries, they do Agnihotra, they are doing, many people. Everyday fire ceremony, not for hours, for short time. Any fire ceremony you do, you have to depend upon wood and ghee. These are the 2 major constituent ingredients we need. And wood, we don't know in West that every wood is not really acceptable or recommended for fire ceremony. Some special wood for special purpose. For example, one has to do Navagraha Shanti for 9 planets, 9 different woods. For the Divine Mother, different wood. For Lord Shiva, different wood. For Vishnu, different wood. Here we don't get it. But the ancient rishis told, if you don't get, don't worry, you have cow dung which is used for all purpose, not multi-purpose, all purpose fire ceremony. And it is the holiest of holy. Simple. So, cow dung, it has the ability to sanctify the earth, to bring nutrition to the earth. I will give a very simple example. This year, I saw in Balighai ashram, because now we have stopped no chemical, no fertilizer, only cow dung, cow urine, and there is a special way to use cow dung, cow urine for agriculture purpose. We had okra plants. In Balighai, you cannot imagine how tall it was. It was taller than this branch. Normally okra plant, how big you have seen? 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, my height, 5 feet, 3 inches or little maybe more. When I saw this, you can imagine for months it has given vegetable because it is growing up and up and up and it is growing. I remembered my school teacher when I was a little school boy. He was telling, you are so small, you will have to use, ladder to collect, to harvest vegetable from okra. When I saw this, I said, can you take photo? One day I was raising up my hand. You can imagine it is so high. Unfortunately, in the modern world, we did not understand the value, God-given gift for the soil, for water, for air, for fire, and for the environment, for ether. One creation whose everything is holy, including the urine, including the dung, and it is useful, but useful in a special way. So this is our mother cow. When the rishis told, Gavaha Vishwasya Mataraha, many people tell Hindus call the cow as the mother. The rishis told cow is not the mother of Hindus or human beings. Cow is the mother of all the entire universe, Vishwasya Matara. And when they spoke about Vishwamata, she is the mother of the universe, it is not just fantasy or imagination. They saw, I am just telling very simple thing. We use for our cooking. What do we use for cooking? Which fire? We use the gas. So what is this gas? Petroleum. What is petroleum? Old plants become coal. Dead bodies, fat from the dead bodies become petroleum. Animal fat, under temperature and pressure, wood inside the, with earthquake and movement of the earth, the trees become coal, fat from the animals become petroleum. So just to tell me, with which we cook, it is a modified animal fat. We burn it. Is it really holy? Is it really healthy? The answer is no. The answer is no. Now we have, for example, in India, in Balashram as well as at Balighai, we have started the project to cook with biogas generated from the cow dung, because to burn cow dung is good, but cow dung can be used for other purpose. Only take the gas and cook it, and then the dung can be used for multi-purposes and solar energy. To cook with solar energy and biogas, not to use wood, not to use cooking gas, emergency purpose, because modern times emergency purpose either wood or cooking gas. This cow, whom we are human being, we called human being is a social animal. We call cow as animal, that's fine. It appears to be animal, but she is not an animal. I will tell one incident or story from Gurudev's life. Whenever Gurudev would come, in ashram there is, it's little, everything is clean, garden is taken care of. Gurudev is coming after a few months. The cows know. You can see the cows know Gurudev is coming from their behavior, the way they look, they behave. And when Gurudev used to come, he used to go to his personal puja room and to go to the cows, then to Sri Yukteswar's temple. How could they know? We call animal, animal. The cow has so much and gives so much. It has been, there is lots of research going on and experiment going on. One who touches the hump of the cow for few minutes, tension, anxieties, all, mental turmoil disappears. Just touching just the hump. If I go on speaking on the cow, it will be really, but it is the time of changing our attitude that cow is not cow, cow is not an animal. She has many things to give us, and one cow, you just think we have the cow here. So what do we feed them normally? Grass is given, God has given, we are not giving. Banana, if you don't give, they will, little salt we give. If they could have been more free, there is no need of salt, because they know which plant has salt, which plant has this, they can take it. We give nothing. And the cow gives everything. Cow gives urine, which is good for human health, health for all living beings. Gives dung, which is good for human health, good for all living beings. Milk is, here one thing I will tell about milk, and then we will finish today's discussion. The Western scientists, what they spoke of milk, it is not milk. They tell milk is bad, fat. Do you know, in the Vedic culture, the rishis said, the milk means the milk of these cows. Milk, the rishis told it is amrita. 5 nectars, just like cow dung, cow urine has tremendous ability to heal our body, mind, and similarly, the milk's 2 major products, milk, ghee, and yogurt. These 3 are 3 nectars. Panchamritam. In 5 nectars, these 3 are nectars. If these are nectars, the rishis said, how can you take that? It causes disease, cholesterol, blood pressure. It is not possible. Very simple thing. Because all the research work we did here in West, depending upon what we get here and what we get here as milk, it is, you can imagine how we collect milk and what is the quality of milk, what we feed the cow, and so on. And when there is too much of commercialization, you know, when there is business and profit motive, so this is not, so the view of the modern scientists, because they should do more experiment, because as they did, some scientists they did, they say A1 milk, A2 milk. A1 milk has bad effect on body, A2 milk by its own nature has good effect in body. The Ayurveda tells that in A2 milk means from the cows of Indian breed. The cows are not only in India, Afghanistan, Iran, some part of Africa, and some of the Southeast Asian countries. They were naturally there. And if you think of old India was much widespread than the present India. So these cows, so the milk which we get from this cow, if you boil it, after boiling sometime you will find that the color of the milk is changing. The color of milk becomes golden. Color of the ghee also is different. And now they have done more experiment from the Indian breed cattle. They have found in urine, in cow dung also element of gold. Cow is really one wonder. Cow has so much of ability, of opportunity to give us. So, thank you all.